70 million years ago, the Earth was warmer, greener, a world untouched by humans, ruled by ancient life.
Forests stretched endlessly, rivers shaped the land, and life existed at every level of this ancient world.
This was the final chapter of the dinosaur age, a world shaped by time, movement, and survival. Among these ancient forests lived a dinosaur unlike any other, calm, alert, shaped by time. This dinosaur lived during the final years of the Cretaceous, smaller than giants, but unlike anything else.
It moved on two strong legs, balanced by a stiff tail, built for awareness and speed. What made it unique was not its size, but the thick dome of bone that crowned its head.
It lived in a warm world of forests and rivers, perfectly adapted to its time and place. Each day, it moved carefully through this environment, alert to sounds and movement.
It shared its world with many other dinosaurs, each adapted to survive in its own way. In a land filled with danger, awareness was its greatest defense.
Pachycephalosaurus belonged to a rare family of dinosaurs, defined by gradual changes over time.
Earlier members of this family had flatter skulls, slowly changing through generations.
This process produced a dinosaur uniquely adapted and instantly recognizable.
Over long periods of time, natural selection shaped the skull into a thicker, stronger form.
It spent much of its day feeding, selecting low plants and soft vegetation.
It moved slowly while feeding, remaining alert to its surroundings.
After feeding, it often remained still, conserving energy.
The most distinctive feature of this dinosaur was its skull, thickened gradually through growth.
Layer by layer, bone density increased, forming one of the thickest skulls in the dinosaur world.
Beneath the dome, the brain remained small and well protected.
This skull was not accidental. It was the result of long evolutionary pressure.
Some scientists believe the skull played a role in controlled physical interaction.
Its posture allowed force to travel safely through the body. Any contact was likely limited and controlled, reducing the risk of injury.
This behavior remains debated, studied through fossils and modern science.
Not all scientists agree on direct impact. Other explanations have been carefully considered.
The dome may have served as a visual signal, helping individuals recognize one another.
Changes in skull shape may have reflected age and maturity. The dome likely served more than one purpose, shaped by complex evolutionary pressures.
To understand the skull, scientists studied how force moved through the body. The neck and spine were aligned to support controlled movement.
This design allowed movement within safe physical limits.
Pachycephalosaurus lived in a world dominated by powerful predators.
Survival depended on awareness rather than strength. Speed and agility were its primary defenses. This balance allowed it to survive in one of the most dangerous eras in history.
Long after the dinosaurs disappeared,
their remains stayed hidden beneath layers of rock. Occasionally, erosion revealed something unusual: thick fragments of ancient bone.
Among these finds, a thick, rounded skull stood out from all others.
From these fragments, scientists began to recognize a dinosaur unlike any other.
Paleontologists work slowly and carefully, removing stone without damaging fragile fossils.
In laboratories, fossils are cleaned, measured, and examined in detail.
Modern imaging allows scientists to study fossil structures without causing damage.
Every conclusion is tested against evidence, tugged for else, and revised when new data appears.
Important finds came from ancient rock formations in Montana and Wyoming. Key discoveries were made in the Hell Creek and Lance formations of the western United States.
Most Pachycephalosaurus fossils come from rocks formed near the end of the Cretaceous period.
Fine sediments buried remains quickly, protecting them from decay and destruction. These locations became the starting point for scientific study and museum preservation.
After excavation, fossils are transported to museums for long-term study and protection.
Important specimens are housed in major natural history museums across North America.
Cities with large research institutions became centers for fossil study and preservation.
Through museums, these fossils became accessible to scientists and the public alike.
Large portions of the body remain unknown, leaving important questions unanswered.
Scavengers, erosion, and time itself destroyed much of what once existed. These gaps remind scientists that much of the past remains unknown.
For decades, Pachycephalosaurus was imagined as a dinosaur built for violent headbutting.
Closer examination of fossils revealed damage patterns inconsistent with repeated high-impact collisions.
Early reconstructions relied on limited evidence and often exaggerated behavior.
Modern science focuses on evidence, separating popular myths from physical reality.
As more fossils were discovered, earlier ideas began to change. Today, scientists view the dome as part of a complex evolutionary story.
Scientists tested ideas using anatomy, physics, and modern imaging techniques.
Large portions of this dinosaur's story remain buried beneath the earth.
Advances in technology may reveal details that fossils alone cannot show.
Each discovery raises new questions, driving further exploration and study.